plenty of people celebrate Valentine's Day with dinner, roses and champagne. But if that's not your style, and you'd rather round up your gal pals for an evening of good, old-fashioned gore, we've got you covered. Here are 10 horror movies to watch with your squad on Valentine's Day. Invite your friends over, pop some popcorn and celebrate this overly commercialized holiday with blood, gore and a bit of light cannibalism. The Shining. If you're in the mood for a classic horror film, look no further than The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's psychological thriller follows hotel caretaker Jack Torrance as he descends into madness at the isolated Overlook Hotel, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. The 2006 film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning is a prequel to 2003's Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. See the origin story of cannibal murderer Leatherface as he kills a group of road trippers in increasingly gory ways. Hush. Hush tells the story of a deaf woman living in a remote house in the woods, who was stalked and attacked by a masked murderer. The film premiered at South by Southwest last year, garnering rave reviews. It Follows. It Follows is the ultimate supernatural horror film. Female college student Jay catches a demonic entity through a sexual encounter, and must pass it off to someone else before it kills her. The Blair Witch Project. Grab some Dramamine folks, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The Blair Witch Project is a 1999 psychological horror film that follows 3 film students who go missing trying to find the legendary Blair Witch. The film was shot by actors using handheld cameras, meaning much of the footage is shaky. Several viewers actually experienced motion sickness watching the film. The Invitation. The Invitation is more of a thriller than a horror film, but trust us, it'll give you the willies. A dinner party with friends takes a spectacularly chilling turn when guest Will becomes convinced that his hosts are trying to kill him. Cujo. Yet another Stephen King classic makes the list. Cujo tells the story of a rabid Saint Bernard dog who goes on a murderous rampage. Good clean family fun. Valentine, 2001. Valentine brings together a host of early 2000s youngsters, Marley Shelton, Katherine Heigl, Jessica Capshaw, and inventively slaughters them for your viewing delectation. The swift, merciless dispatch of an icily pitch-perfect Denise Richards with the hot tub and an electric drill is a glorious high point. Housebound. Housebound is a 2014 horror comedy film out of New Zealand. Kylie is a troubled girl who was sentenced to house arrest after attempting to steal cash from an ATM. Kylie is then trapped in her home with her oddball family members and unseen spirits. The Babadook. The Babadook is a psychological horror film about an overworked widow struggling to care for her troubled son Sam. Sam asks his mother to read him a bedtime story called Mr. Babadook. The monster from the bedtime story, the Babadook, soon begins to torture the family.